In Kent, England, there is a grove so haunted, locals call it the Screaming Woods. By day, it's a tangle of oaks and thorns, but by night, the air fills with wails. Not the wind, not animals, human screams. Some say it's the sound of druid sacrifices, their spirits trapped in the bark. Others swear they've seen figures hanging from the branches, bodies that vanish when approached. Hikers who've gotten lost here speak of a crushing dread of something following just out of sight. And the worst part, the screams, they sound familiar, like someone you know. Venice's canals are beautiful by day, but sail too far, and you'll find Poveglia an island so cursed, even fishermen cross themselves as they pass. During the Black Death, thousands were dragged here, buried alive in mass graves. Centuries later, an asylum opened, its doctors conducting unspeakable experiments. Today, the ruins echo with phantom screams. Visitors report being scratched by invisible nails, of hearing a doctor's voice whispering, "Hold still, no one stays overnight." Because the moment the sun sets, the island wakes up. New Jersey's Pine Barrens are vast, silent, and deeply wrong. Here, in 1735, a woman cursed her 13th child, and it became something else. Farmers have found livestock ripped apart, their bones gnawed. The Jersey Devil is no mere legend. Hunters have followed screams into the trees only to vanish. The creature is described as a grotesque fusion of horse, bat, and man with eyes that glow like dying embers. And on still nights, if you're foolish enough to camp here, you might hear it moving just beyond the firelight, clicking its teeth together, hungry. In the mist-shrouded hills of Kersong, children dare each other to say his name 3 times at dusk, the headless boy of Dow Hill. He is said to run through the forest, his footsteps pounding the earth long after he's passed. The old schoolhouse nearby is littered with his hand-to-work blood stains that appear on the stairs overnight, the sound of a ball bouncing in empty hallways. Teachers have quit mid-term. Groundskeepers refuse to stay after dark. Because when the fog rolls in, that's when he plays. At the foot of Mount Fuji, where the mist never lifts, there is a forest that swallows souls. They call it Aokigahara, the suicide forest. For decades, the lost and the broken have wandered into its depths, never to return. The trees here grow twisted, their roots coiled like skeletal fingers, as if the very earth is trying to claw its way free. Some sound like loved ones calling from just beyond the next tree. Those who venture too far report whispers voices that aren't there. Others are not human at all. Locals say the forest is alive, that it feeds on sorrow. And if you listen too closely, it will start feeding on you. In the heart of Romania, there is a place where reality unravels. The Hoia Baciu forest, a snarled labyrinth of trees that bend in impossible shapes as if frozen in mid-scream. Visitors speak of sudden nausea, of watches stopping dead, of cameras capturing figures that vanish the moment you blink. Some say the forest is a doorway, that those who disappear don't die, they simply step through. And sometimes something steps back. The most famous photo taken here shows a blurred silhouette standing between the trees. The photographer swears no one was there that day. Germany's Black Forest is old, older than the grim fairy tales it inspired, older than the villages that cling to its edges. Here, when the winter wind howls just right, you can hear the thunder of hooves and the baying of hounds. The wild hunt, a ghostly procession of the damned, forever chasing prey no one can see. Because her back is not a back at all, but a hollow, rotting void. But there are worse things in these woods. They say if you meet a woman in white, her face veiled, you must never let her turn around. These forests are not just places. They are living nightmares. They remember, they hunger, and they are always watching, so the next time you stand at the edge of the trees listening to the leaves rustle, ask yourself, is it just the wind or is something answering?